I created this version of Black Myth Wukong from scratch using ChatGPT in less than 24 hours. And yeah, from scratch on my stupid, broken, ancient laptop. And no, I don't know how to code. So my plan was very simple. Just make ChatGPT my brain and I will be its body. And together we are gonna suffer really, really hard. I have already installed the Unreal Engine. So right now all I had was a pre-made Unreal Engine character with basic physics and basic movements. And before I started recording, I made a few tweaks in the things like a movement speed, air control and jump feel, just enough so it kind of felt like a Wukong, you know. And when I say with the help of ChatGPT, what I mean is I have literally no idea what or where I have to click. I don't even know what I'm seeing. So yeah, I just follow the instruction that ChatGPT gives me and basically prayed for it to work. So the next step will be giving the Monkey King its staff. So we will go to the content drawer, select the character and go to the skeleton. So the instructions that ChatGPT gave me is to add a static mesh and name it as a staff. Let's do that, and then we need to select a cube. So yep, the legendary staff of Monkey King starts as a cube. Then we need to scale it a bit. There are some things to adjust. Okay, then we need to move it down, except it's not where it's supposed to be. And yeah, I'm not surprised of that because nothing goes as I planned. So yep. Then yeah, we need to make some adjustments. So now everything is done. Let's save it and play it. Oh, yep. Finally, the staff is in his hand. Okay, that alone feels like a win. Now, this is where the actual fun part begins. We are going to make the Monkey King attack. So we need to go to the content drawer again and find animation blueprints. I am seeing a lot of stuff like anim graph, event graph. At this point, nothing makes sense to me. I'm just confidently clicking what ChatGPT is telling me. So let's just follow the ChatGPT's instructions.
Later.
So finally it is done. So this is how it looks as of now. And yeah, I did all of this on my own without any external help. Yep, all on my own. Come on. I have a confession to make. The thing is, I realized something horrifying way too late. Epic Games has a free character pack for Monkey King Wukong with animation and a proper rigid skeleton. I found out this way too late. After suffering and wasting a lot of hours, I found this and added to my project, and all the hours that I wasted is done in seconds. We have a proper Monkey King. It's all fair in love and war, right guys? Anyway, we right now have a proper attack animation and the staff actually works and the character feels alive. So I think we completed this phase successfully. Still we have a problem. The staff is actually swinging, but it's not doing anything. We are not hitting anything. So we need to actually give it an impact or a power behind that hit. So we need to fix that. So let's work on that with the help of ChatGPT.
Much later.
So after a lot of trial and error and self-doubt, to be honest, it's actually working. It's getting detected. So the game right now knows when the staff is swinging and hitting something, it's detecting properly. So that's a win. So the next step is to create an enemy, and I won't be wasting much time. Just like how we got the Monkey King Wukong, we will be taking a character from Epic Games with a proper skeleton and an animation, so that will save us a lot of time. So this is the character that I have chosen as an enemy, and we will just add this into our project, and here we go. We have the enemy in our project right now. So Now what we want is the enemy to take the damage and react to it, and after a few hits the enemy should die. So let's work on that. So to be honest, right now I have spent like 3 to 4 hours on this, and there are blueprints everywhere, notes everywhere, and I'm questioning my choices. Yep. But still, after all this, we got what we wanted. It's working. Enemy is reacting when it's getting hit, and after a few hits, it's dying. But but to be honest, it felt really bad. Like the whole purpose of enemy is to stand there and get beaten up by the Monkey King and just die, nothing else. Just because I'm feeling sad for the enemy, I'm going to bring the enemy into life. The enemy is going to look at the player and move towards the player. So we can work on that with the help of ChatGPT. After following the instructions of ChatGPT, actually enemy is moving, but the issue is it's turning away from me, like completely disrespect. So we need to fix that too. Let's get back to work again. Okay. Okay, now the enemy is actually working properly. Their logic is completely fixed correctly. So now the enemy looks at me and follows me correctly, and actually stops at a certain distance too. But the fate of the enemy is still the same. It's charging towards me, waiting at a particular distance. For what? Just to die. So yeah, that's perfect. Now the next step is to make the enemy attack the player, and then the player should take the damage and die. Well, that sounds simple, right? But it wasn't. No matter what I tried, the enemy animation played and there are hitboxes and the logic looked correct. Well, I don't know, ChatGPT said so and I trust ChatGPT. But still, the damage was not getting registered. And I tried for hours and the time was running out, so I made a choice to give up and work on the environment. So with a few hours left, I cleaned up the level, added basic environment elements and made it visually playable. But that's where I faced my next biggest issue. My laptop started to overheat, and the more things that I added into the environment, the Unreal Engine was not able to process it and started to lag. And unfortunately, the time was not in my favor. And this is the final game. I can move, jump, attack, hit the enemy, kill the enemy. But is it perfect? Absolutely no. And is it a proper Black Myth Wukong? Still no. But in 24 hours with no coding experience and with the terrible hardware, this is the best I could make. And honestly, I'm really proud of it. But for now, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next Game Dev Challenge.